Hi Scorpio, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Scorpio message, could be for you, take it however it resonates. Oh my gosh, I am so happy right now. Okay, wow, that's that's exciting. Okay, what a random person. So Scorpio, this is a general timeless reading. All my information down below in the description box. You guys can also follow me over on Instagram. And let's jump into this, shall we? Let's see what's up in the current energies, or see what's coming up over this next week, or just general. You guys know the drill. I'm just talking until the card comes out if it wants to. I don't know. Are you going to? I think I'll take the top and bottom card. That was interesting. Healing. Yeah, interesting that I said that. This card has been coming out for so many signs. You might have some insights coming in. I would almost say if you have a decision to make, Scorpio, I think that you're going to receive an answer as long as you continue to just like hold out or wait for an insight to come. But you have this expansion. Good. And this, see how there's a passageway, an arch here, which is saying, and you have, oh, your north node might be connected to this. I should probably show those words too, because they actually are really important. An opal might be of significance. That's actually a really pretty stone. Okay. You're crossing through to something. It looks like on the other side of it is healing, or that's at least the goal, is that whatever portal or doorway that you think you're gonna move into, that on the other side of it, you'll be able to actually heal. So you might be taking a lot of steps right now to open things up or to explore different avenues because you're seeking to like heal and to finally get on track with your healing. Yes? Okay, we have an owl with vision and silence. Okay. I just was seeing that these are like different elements that you're juggling. Now they could be other people, but I do want to say that you're kind of like multifaceted at this time. You have the firefly right here with simplicity and childhood. That's actually adorable. And then we have the gray heron, introspection and patience. That's so crazy. I just saw that bird the other day and they are very magnificent. It looked blue, but anyway, I just saw that for the first time in my life in human presence. And oh my gosh, I was so blown away. I was like, wow. So anyway, really interesting energies, because first, two of them are birds. All of them have wings. So you probably have more movement to you, or flight, or whatever this is talking about. But you might be, you just have a vision right here to keep silent in regards to maybe a particular person or situation. There's just something here about your silence. You know, typical, your silence is speaking volumes, but it could be that you saw something, maybe you had a vision, or you have this clarity about something, and so you are staying quiet. True to Scorpionic form. When Scorpios go silent, it's like deadly. Okay, so you have, again, that simplicity in childhood. So you could actually be kind of nostalgic, or some things could be coming back at this time that are making you think a lot about the past. There could have been all these recent lessons that you went through, and now you have like a different sight about you, that whatever has transpired. And now you've got this, it's almost like you got taken into some situations, and it's almost like you had to get some sort of vision with the owl or the sight. I don't know if this is going to make sense to you guys, but you had to actually see some things play out in your reality, patterns, or because some things could have felt unknown. And you've developed this other line of sight. Yes, that's the owl, is like they have this ability to see into the dark. And so you probably went through another little underworld where you did a deep dive into your own psyche, whatever you want to call it. And that process has now given you a different level of awareness or sight. That's why now you can kind of see to navigate through things. Or you could even still feel like things are a little bit dark. And see, the firefly is like a light. So the light that is technically guiding you is some kind of childlike energy. It could be an actual child, or you just know that you might be going back to basics, things from your childhood, and trying to reintroduce those into your current energy, and that tends to lighten you up and keep things very simple, and it like is lighting your path as you navigate through things. That also might be giving you clarity into what you need to do, as long as you continue to have like a childlike wonder, innocence, even though some things might feel quite heavy. You know how to lighten yourself. There's specific things that you activate. And there's almost like, okay, hold on to your vision, of course, of the outcome. That everything is going well for you. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Everything is working out for you. The universe has your back. Continue to just repeat those things over and over and over again. I do think that gray hair in this introspection, there's another side of things where there could be an energy that you're like patiently waiting on. It's either someone else's energy, or you're like, these are the different embodiments that you're going through as you're, whatever has transpired recently. Now you're going through some kind of portal, but for you to go through, you had to clear all this stuff out, technical type of stuff. Oh wow, straight up 8 and 9 of Cups came out together. So there's the 8 of Cups. And you are sitting in the 9 of Cups. Wow. So you might be much happier, or for those of you, there could be something that you go and do on your own and you feel very happy and content in that. It could just be that 9 of Cups is always like, it can be single, or you go spend time by yourself and that makes you feel rejuvenated. There's something specific that you could be going towards to get some like emotionally fueled up again and rejuvenated, because there could be something here you felt like you had to walk away as in the recent past. That's at least what it's showing. Okay, so you're happy now. You're like on a different level of happiness. There's still some kind of decision that you have to make, and you could be a little bit back and forth on how to handle a situation, or how, like, what you're gonna do. You have the Strength card with Leo energy. Oh, is that what it is about? Okay, so there could be this fire energy, and this could be a bit of a fear. And you've come out stronger. Yes, Scorps, and I do feel like you're trying to maintain your strength, but this is also like your strength of character, you know, maintaining your level of character, even though something very fearful inside of you could have come up to the surface, but you could have actually confronted something, even though it seemed more powerful, or, you know, had more dominance in whatever sense of the word that means. You could have been dealing with an energy that was either more physically powerful or monetarily powerful, or whatever it meant, like more social connections, more status, whatever the power was. It could have been cause for a form of exploitation. We have, again, the 9 of Pentacles. So I'm going to say that you might be realizing you're just happier on your own. Look at you, so carefree. That's hilarious. There's the Fool card. Okay. I love that. It feels like you're deciding something made you stronger here. Whatever this thing is that you just walked away from, there could have been something that happened there and you just got a nice dose of your strength, but you're not lowering your dignity here. So you haven't lowered your energy. You just confronted it head on and not let it like push you or stalk you. You know what I mean? Like you could have gone right towards it. And that like showed some kind of strength, which is partly maybe the energy back down a little bit. Because it could have been, to me, this can be like a David and Goliath type of energy that you, even though you could have been smaller in some sense, your mind had the power to meet that energy at its match. You know, isn't it fascinating? What I've been seeing a lot lately with the Strength card is, I will talk about it in the extended. I'm sorry, I know that's so messed up to do that, but I will, okay? So, we have the Three of Cups. There's some kind of new beginning coming in with social connections. This could be friendships or your soul tribe. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So it feels like you've decided whatever this was that pushed you to your to your limit, I want to say. You could be feeling maybe like that's done, or you want to go off in a completely new direction with the Fool card. Oh yeah, you have the Six of Wands right there. Look at that. You came out victorious out of this. I also want to say that you could have, like, I don't know. This is just receiving attention or a victory. I do want to say that, is that you came out of some really challenging process and you came out of it with a victory here. Receiving a lot of attention. This energy didn't shake you the way it thought it could. Wow. So there's this huge shift that's now taking place. You just cleared something significant. Now this fear, maybe it will arise occasionally, but you just looked it right in the face, whatever it was. And that could have been what played out over this Mars retrograde Gemini, because we're still in the post shadow. I know that drives people crazy, me talking about it constantly, but it's a huge deal, all right? So, wow, you have the best cards. You really don't have anything negative. I don't know what to say. I can see that your focus is back on track. There could have been something here, and this was some kind of split energy, and it could have kept you from, like, indecisive. Something was, like, in the back of your subconscious, in your blind spot, and it could have just been eating at you. Either you couldn't get over it. I will say, most Scorpios, or at least I read this, that most Scorpios have a really hard time letting go of injustices. Like, a Scorpio could hold a grudge forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. They can hold on to something until the end of time. And I think I've had a glimpse of that. Generally, this is obviously not about me, but I can relate. There's been some things where I've been like, wow, this is really hard to let go. You had one of those kind of experiences, and it really has been, I almost want to say it's been the foundation of why this like really hard thing that happened to you, or whatever you had really invested in with the 7, 8 of Cups, that was holding you back. Like some kind of process. This could have even been a long time ago, even though you could have recently walked away from something. There's just been something eating at you. And it could have been this moment where way back in time, you didn't have maybe capabilities or the mindset or the resources, whatever you have now, you didn't have that in the past. And so sometimes I think an energy can circle back around for you to go back into it. And now you have more power to assert yourself in the way that you want to approach the situation. I don't know if it's like something the universe does. I don't know. I mean, it can be that you pull back the reality by still holding on to the grudge, and that helps you to go back into the situation, even though that can be super scary. That will help you to change the direction of the situation and make you feel more empowered to either extricate yourself or to confront it dead on and still maintain like who you are as a person. And it's like all these intricate things that you balance between. And this could have been quite surprising, especially if it was involving another person, which I do want to say it is that could have been quite surprising. They could have seen a different side of you. For a while, they could have thought you were a bit more passive because you could have been trying to just accommodate and be good in the situation and not wanting any chaos or drama. But then it could have been asserting or trying to like push through your boundaries excessively or just too much. So you went like shadow on them, you know, but like still maintaining, because you could, Scorpio, I know Scorpios, if you wanted to go super mean, you could go there. But this is like the strength of character where you're not like completely hitting them where it hurts, but you're still saying what needs to be said, or just standing up for yourself, you know, staying very strong. But there is something here about vision and silence. I think that's very fascinating, because I think, yeah, there could be something that almost like you get more insights in the silence. Very fascinating. Or you receive more, you can see more, or you have more clarity into a situation, the less there's communication or the less speaking. And that might be pushing a different energy to do something. Because you might have this patience about you, and you could be dealing with another energy that has no patience. You know, like I think that's what's fascinating, is like you can deal with your counterpart, and there could be another energy that wants things the way that they want things, you know? This is how it's done, and then you rebel or something like that. But your outcome looks actually really amazing. Look at this. This could be the vision or the insight. You have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. It could be that you're manifesting something, but you could even have a vision about a home, or this, maybe it's even about family or children for those of you that want to have them. But there could be some kind of vision that you've received about like this next chapter, and it feels like you're gonna move through it. There was just like a purging, or maybe some last minute things that you need to take care of, and you'll be able to open up. But there's going to be an incredible amount of healing that's going to be taking place over this next year. I think you're already in the beginning phases of it, just because things could have felt dark for a while, but now something is lighting back up, because you could be simplifying things, or you're going back to basics in a way. This is amazing though. I love the outcome. I have amazing cards. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles. You might be feeling even more self-sufficient, independent. You can take care of things on your own. You're feeling very victorious, like you're actually getting recognition for your accomplishments and what you've come out of. Like, people will probably be legit applauding you, Scorps. But yeah, you're moving toward your long-term happiness. That is amazing. So I'm gonna dive into the extended. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. If this is where we leave things, Scorps, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.